In this example, let's take Matlab and turn it into a scientific calculator. And we're going to use some of the built-in functions that are in Matlab. So let's calculate a typical problem that would be in trigonometry, which would be the square root of a squared plus b squared. Okay, so let's start out by saying a equals 3, b equals 4, and then we'll call c our variable for the last term. And there is a square root, SQRT, all lowercase, a squared plus b squared. And when we hit return on that, we will get c equals 5, which is a problem that we know very well. As a second example, let's take a ladder that's 12 feet long and is leaning on a house at an angle of 5 pi over 7 radians. So let's see what that might look like. Okay, so we'll say that the height of the ladder will equal 12 times sine, and notice the sine is lowercase. All the functions in Matlab are in lowercase. Okay, 5 times pi divided by 7. Okay, and we can see the height that it leans up the on the side of the house is 9.38 feet. Okay, as a last example, let's take one of our trig identities that sine theta will equal cosine pi over 2 minus theta, which will also equal 1 over cosecant theta. So let's do each one of those individually. Let's start with sine theta, and let's just pick pi over 3. So let's make this a1 so it's different from the other variables. Will equal sine pi over 3. Okay. And a2 will equal cosine, this should be exactly the same number, okay, of pi over 2 minus pi over 3. And last but not least, a3 will equal 1 over cosecant pi over 3. And that's a trig identity, and we should get the same answer. And we can see that a1, a2, and a3 all give the same exact response.